Before we get started, I know that this is the first chance that I've had since recording the first 3 episodes, which was done well in advance, like over a week ago, for me to say thank you to everybody who has liked, subscribed and commented and generally shown support for the Unemployed to Legend series so far. It has not gone unnoticed, and I'm so grateful to you all for the love that you've shown the series so far. As a small aside, I am aiming for 200 subscribers on the channel, and I think at the moment we are at 173, so if you could hit the like and subscribe button down below and help that become a reality of us getting to 200 subscribers, that would be superb. Thank you so much in advance. And now, let's get into today's episodes. Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 4 with Swansea University. My name is Craig, and come up in today's episode we have a Nathaniel MG Cup quarter-final, basically a cup match, away at Premier League side Bala Town, and a home league match against Barry Town as well. I mean, Bala and Barry just sound like two people you'd be going out on a Saturday night with. Now, since you were last with me, it's been some very good form since that cup loss against Britain Ferry. League-wise and in the cups as well. We're progressing nicely in the JD Welsh Cup and the Nathaniel MG Cup, of which we'll see the quarter-final today. And in the league, we've thankfully only lost once, and that was a thrilling 4-3 loss against... Wait, I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly. Llanelli Town? Someone's going to criticise me down in the comments for that, so just let me know if that was close to a decent pronunciation for that team. Even then we were like 3-2 up when we lost 4-3, so that's quite disappointing. But regardless, we have had a good start to the season overall. We're a third of the way through the league campaign, top of the league, which is probably just as well, because if we want to be in a promotion push this season, there's only one automatic promotion spot, not even playoffs. This is going to be completely tight. It really is this season. I mean, first all the way down to 9th is separated by just 6 points, and this is a 16-team league. My goodness, Abergavenny have been awful this season. 0 points and minus 23 goal difference. Wouldn't want to be them. But just before we get into the first game of the season, a couple of things. Firstly, you might have noticed it is a completely different skin that I'm using for this game, not even just to save the game as a whole. That's because I tried to download a logos pack for the game and I managed to corrupt the entire default skin, so it just deleted all of the licensed logos, even the ones that were built in to the game. So chances are I'm probably going to have to reinstall the whole game, but before I do, I want to get some videos recorded just in case and figure out how I'm going to keep this save intact. So fingers crossed I'll manage to save this entire series while reinstalling the game and downloading a logos pack, because otherwise, if I just show you, I can't even spell. What is this? I don't English very well. If we get to English Premier League, you'll see, yeah, it's still all the default logos, minus for Man City and Brighton. Yeah, Brighton as well. They're licensed in the game. But I want to get that sorted. So if we do move clubs, we're not limited to just going to leagues and clubs that are licensed. That means I can just go anywhere. And that's kind of the point of this series. Although if we do stay at Swansea University for a long time, I'm not going to complain, especially if it means we build up Wales at the same time. But we'll see how things progress anyway. My career is young, and I still can't go on a coaching course, which means I'm still scum at this point, although it's only October in the first season. And the second part is there have been a couple of new transfers. Has anyone left of any notes? No, not yet. I think Nathan Townsend you already knew about. But there have been a couple of actually there's been several new signings. Firstly, Amari Brown, 19-year-old English right midfielder who has arrived on a free transfer, formerly of Shrewsbury, Wolves and Birmingham, so he's effectively been near the Welsh border his whole career so far. Welsh Premier standard already, and he's a good little option, a good little backup at the moment to Mulvaney on the right-hand side of the midfield. Michael Collins, another new signing, 22-year-old English centre-back. I have had him in a previous series. I think it was last year, FM22, with Curzon Ashton. And if that's the case, we've got ourselves a good little signing here. He's only played a few games for us so far, but he's looked absolutely solid at centre-back. That means now I've got 4 centre-backs who I can probably rely on a little bit more. We'll see how that develops as the season goes on. Third signing, Travis Gregory, a winger/striker, 27-year-old Englishman. He's been doing the rounds in non-league, as you can see, the likes of Dover, Leatherhead and Greenwich. Formerly of Chelsea and Rangers, so he's clearly not that bad. He's clearly got, or rather had some potential at some point. Another Welsh Premier League player in the squad. So really we should be having a team who could possibly hold their own against top tier opposition. Minus TNS, of course. And the last signing is Alex Ackers, who literally just arrived a few days ago. He's come in on a free from Nottingham Forest. Another player who, again, Welsh Premier standard, and probably will take over from Elias Rouse. Or Roos. I keep forgetting how I pronounce this guy's name. Is he behind my head? Yeah, he's behind my head. He's showing as a 2-star goalkeeper is Roos, whereas Alex Ackers is 3.5 stars. The only reason I'm sticking with Roos for the moment is because he's not been that bad at the start of this season. But we are going to get into the first game of the episode, not the season, the episode. And this is going to be the 11 that we're going to send out. In goal, we've got Ben Charlton, who is the cup goalkeeper we're going to send out. A back four of Edmondson, Owen, Collins and Pilkington, with Leslie, Heel, Chambers and Mulvaney in midfield. Shirley and Brown Sterling are the 2 main men up front. There are a couple of injuries to go over, apart from Adam Morgan. We know about him from the last episode. Tom Bamford would be starting at centre-back, but he did pick up a knock in the last game. So we'll see him in the second half of this episode. He is fit, but I don't really want to risk him for this match. And Hubert Matras, the best player in the squad, he is out for a few weeks. He picked up... what injury does he even have? Hang on. I want to see his injury. Pulled hamstring, right, so he'll be out for a couple of weeks, so we won't see him in this episode. And he has also agreed a transfer to leave. He is going to Stomil, who are in Poland. Yeah, Polish team. So he's going back to his native Poland, which probably makes sense because he's not going to get a work permit in Britain. We've seen that already this season. The fact is, I thought we were actually going to lose this guy way back at the beginning of the summer. The fact that we've actually got him for half a season is probably way better than I actually would have believed. Okay, cup time against Bala Town. Clearly the fans are out in force for this one. They clearly want to see us in action. But this is going to be a big test for Swansea University. If we are going to be in a promotion hunt this season, if we are looking for promotion to the Welsh Premier, we need to find out, are we able to hold our own against top tier opposition in the Welsh Premier? Bala Town are second in the league, albeit a long way behind TNS, who are already leading in their cup match. And, 11 minutes and we lose out to a header, which is a bit of a shame, because against anyone in our division we tend to win a lot of headers. Ben Charlton just flapped at that one, didn't he? That's very disappointing, very disappointing, but not totally unexpected. But Bala Town second in the league. We have played Welsh Premier opposition this season. We played Aberystwyth Town in the last round of this same trophy. We beat them 1-0, but Aberystwyth are bottom of the league. I checked. Oh, that was very close for Bala there. But Aberystwyth are bottom of the Welsh Premier, which means at least we can play well against teams who are pretty much at the bottom of the Premier Division, which is good news, because obviously if we go up, the first thing we're going to have to do is try and survive next season. Obviously though, we're going to take this one game at a time, one season at a time. We've got to make sure that we get promoted before anything else. Shirley has the ball. Have a shot, man. It's just over. I'd rather have Shirley, in the penalty area rather than outside. If anything, I'd have had someone like Michael Adu on the edge of the area, probably trying to smack that one in. But as it stands, we are 1-0 down at the break. Let's go and pump some fists. Michael Adu, actually, I should note, is not playing because tiredness. We have Barry Town in a few days, and as much as I like the cup runs, I do feel the leagues are way more important, as it should be, and as it would be for a team of our size in the first place. Edmondson tries to clear the ball, doesn't get it very far, and Owen does very well, until trying to make that pass, because no one was out there. Joe Leslie, who's on the left-hand side today, not even there, and Edmondson does the very same thing again. Oh, and Leslie does very well to try and almost win that ball there. We just seem to be very swarmed at the moment. Not surprising. And I've got to do this again against another top opposition in another cup. Oh my god, he's just got sent off, hasn't he? Joe Leslie. You can tell it's a big game. Red cards come thick and fast in big games. Oh boy, right. Brown Sterling's going to have to go off, and Travis Gregory is going to go on, our new signing, who we just looked at before this game. Let's have a look. Inside, nope, inverted winger, because he is the right footer, I think. Yes, his preferred foot is the right. So Shirley will be the pressing midfielder, pressing forward up front. He's going to have to be on his own, sadly. And backs are truly against the wall now. 10 men. We're playing second in the Welsh Premier. I mean, I wasn't totally expecting victory today. I actually wasn't. Contrary to that statement sounding very sarcastic. Although if we do manage to get an equaliser, then all bets are off, because anything can happen in a cup match. Unless you're Shirley. He's got no strength, bless him. He's a good player, but he's just got no strength. On the face of it, I should probably have kept Brown Sterling on. He's the one who is very good sometimes at holding the ball up. Shirley, not really, because he doesn't have that strength. My goodness, Mulvaney skinned his man there. Play the ball in. Now it's Shirley. Oh, I thought that was over the line. Oh, that was so close. Very good work by Mulvaney. I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. Shirley's not got the pace. Oh god, he's isolated on his own, isn't he? Right, Shirley. Oh, he's through here, and there he is, and he has scored his 20th goal of the season from absolutely nothing. A mistake by the defenders. They just let the ball go over their head, and Shirley, first time, first touch, first shot, boom, back of the net. Well done here by Edmondson. That's the first long ball he's made that's actually stuck in this game. And Shirley just lets the ball bounce and into the back of the net with his first touch. And that, folks, is why Rhys Shirley is a quality player who we need in this squad. If we get promoted, we'll definitely need him for next season. Oh my god, I thought that Bala were going to score that. Interestingly, I don't know if there are any replays in this cup or if it just goes straight to extra time. I think we had extra time in one of the other cups. I'm not too sure. I hope it's not a replay. We can ill afford to do a replay, to be honest. And that has got to be a penalty. Mulvaney has just been taken out there. Did it look a bit soft? I mean, I've had soft penalties given and given away this season. Oh, Shirley misses. That's something I haven't mentioned. That's the third penalty in a row that we have missed. We have not scored a penalty. I can't even remember the last time we did score one. Right, Collins needs to come off. We got a lot of tired legs out there. Adu is going to come on for Benjamin Heel. Do we only have 3 subs? If we only have 3 subs, can I sub off? No, that's it. We only get 3 subs. I hope it goes to extra time then, unless we can score a late winner. Because otherwise, we're going to have even more tired legs for extra time. Shirley does very well to keep hold of the ball. There is Adu. Long ball, trying to search for Mulvaney, but Mulvaney this time just wasn't fast enough. It was a poor ball. Let's just be honest. Gregory. Oh, he plays it through to Shirley. Shirley is through here. The defender recovers. Oh, and the ball is just over the bar. He had to have a shot there because the defender would have caught up and probably just nicked the ball off of Shirley. We're into the 90th minute now. Is there a winner? Oh, they got the ball forward here. It is just cleared by Owen. Very well done. They do have the ball back. We just have to regroup. I'm sure one of their players is offside. Huddart, very, very good. He is a glue for us as a central defender. Absolutely love him. We are better with him in the starting 11. As much as I love Bamford, Huddart just has that little it factor when it comes to central defence. Right, we have the ball finally. Chambers. Mulvaney. Skin this man again. He's tired. I'm sure they're all tired. Mulvaney. Nope, back to Pilkington. Forward to Shirley. And he has the ball. It is a loss. Last minute winner for Swansea University. Oh, it's offside. Right, we are straight into a penalty shootout by the looks of it. Not even extra time. The problem is, as I've mentioned, we've missed the last 3 penalties we've taken for it. There's nothing more I can do now. We've taken Bala Town of the Welsh Premier, second in the Welsh Premier, to a penalty shootout. Shirley scores this one. He's redeemed himself. He's done what he can. Oh, so gutted at that offside goal in the 90th minute. That would have been fantastic to see. Bala scored their goal. I don't know how good Ben Charlton is supposed to be at penalties. I don't even know what half of his attributes actually are. I don't think he's a massively standout goalkeeper overall. Chambers slots his just into the bottom corner, just beneath the reach of the keeper. Right, come on, Charlton, time to be a hero. It's just the same for him. Just the same for him. Michael Adu stepping up, one of the freshest men on the pitch. Scores. He's got a good shot on him actually for a central midfielder. Scored a few goals from outside the area this season so far. Come on, Charlton. Barely moved. He did move in the end, but it was like slow motion. It's like flying through quicksand. Pilkington to step up. This is my right back taking this. He scores his. And I'm wondering, is this going to be one of those long shootouts? Bala to take their fourth. Oh, was that a save or did it hit the bar? I don't know. Who cares? So Charlton has kept that one out, and we are just one penalty kick away from the semi-finals of the Nathaniel NG Cup. I should point out that draw has already been made. The winner of this meets TNS. And Edmondson scores. We get TNS in the semi-final. I'm going to have to bring this series back for that, aren't I? Unless TNS actually lost to Barry Town, who ironically we face in the next game. TNS did win, right, so we're playing TNS in the semi-finals. Oh boy. On New Year's Eve. Okay, interesting. Right, we're going to come back for the Barry Town match as we try and get back to winning. Well, we won that game. What were we saying? We won that cup game. But we are going back to league action against Barry Town coming up in the second half of this episode. Right, second match against Barry Town, and only just realised before I clicked record, Barry Town are second in the league, so I'm accidentally bringing you a top of the table clash. A few changes to the starting 11. Roos is in goal in place of Ben Charlton. He's the first choice keeper, so it makes sense. A back four: Jones, Huddart, Bamford and Pilkington. Bamford is back from knock 2 games ago, and Jones in place of the tired Edmondson. The midfielder of Adu, who steps in for Chambers. Heel, who goes in as the ball-winning midfielder, with Amari Brown in place of the tired Mulvaney. So we'll see if Amari Brown is a good backup for Mulvaney in this match. Gregory is making his first start for the club. Travis Gregory as a left winger. The reason we're playing him there, he can't play left midfield realistically. He's like half a star if I just move him back. Yeah, he's not going to be effective there at all. So we're playing further forward as an inverted winger, which means Brown, Sterling and Shirley still up front, but they're just swapped over so Shirley can use his favoured right foot, which I never actually thought to check. Oh, we've got this problem again. Under 19s? Excuse me a moment. Right, now that that problem's sorted, all I've had to do is just put Elliot Owen in place of Michael Collins. Elliot Owen is tired. There's little else I can actually do. Oh, don't tell me I've got to do this. Just have number 11. Adam Morgan's not going to be around for a while. He's still out with injury for like the next 3 months. Okay, time for the top of the table clash as we try and stay ahead of Barry and everybody else chasing us. Like I said before, 6 points separate in the top 9 teams in the division. I know it's only a third of the way through the season, but it's just stupid how tight it is. Look at that. It's the top 9, and then it's everybody else, and then it's Abergavenny at the very bottom. I do feel sorry for poor Abergavenny. Not really. No one cares about them too much, as we are hoping to take advantage of home advantage. I said that to the players before this match. Win our home games, we'll be fine. A heel on the ball. Let's see if we can get the ball forward. I'm looking for Gregory to get forward more often, as well as Shirley. I just wish Shirley would actually win the ball every now and then. Brown on the right hand side. Let's put in a cross. Let's see if you're any good. Shirley. Oh, what a touch and what a goal by Reece Shirley. 21st goal of the season, and Brown did very well to pick him out there. But that touch by Shirley, that's not lower league football control. Let's have a look at this again. Brown to put the ball into the box. He does well to pick out Shirley. Oh, that's a good touch. I do like the match engine for FM23. It is a lot more crisp. At the same time, I don't like the match engine for FM23 because it does silly things, although you could say that about all the recent versions as well. Gregory on the left-hand side, nice control there as well. Puts the ball in, and there is Shirley again, but the ball is over the bar. Nicely won there. We're winning the balls at the back, which is pleasant to see. Shirley. Pass it over to Amari Brown. Never mind, there is Adu, who skies it over the bar. That was such a chance. It was easier to try and get the ball on target. Corner, and it is just over for Barry. Feels weird. We're facing Barry. It just feels like a one-on-one match more than an 11-on-11 match when you say, oh, I'm playing Barry. Who's Barry? From EastEnders? Is that who we're talking about here? Huddart over to Brown. Doesn't win the ball. Pilkington does, though. Into heel. Nicely played. Pilkington just about keeps it in. We need to get across into the box. Nope, we're just going to play it back to Bamford. It's just nice build-up play. I do love that feature of just put your foot on the ball. It is great. Oh, and it's just hits the bar, and I think Shirley is just offside. Corner, and it has just been cleared, but only as far as Pilkington. We're laying siege to Bala Town a little bit here. We do need a second goal. I'd feel more comfortable if we just grabbed that second one before half-time. Gregory just about keeps that heel. Have a shot, man. Oh, he does, and it's his first goal for the club. Benjamin Heel. Not someone I earmarked as a long ranger, but who cares? Back of the net. Very happy to see that, and that was the goal that I said we needed before half-time. Well kept here, just about by Gregory. Heel gets the ball back on the ground. Lashes one into the top corner. Keeper wasn't getting to that. Very good shot, and it is 2-0 Swansea University. Playing the ball around nicely. Shirley. Try and get forward a bit more, Shirley, man. There we go. Amari Brown having a good game out on the right-hand side. Whips in across. And I somehow got in. Travis Gregory with a great header. I don't know what their keeper was doing. Who cares? It's 3-0 before half-time. This was the domination. These are the goals that our domination deserved. Great cross here by Brown. Very deep cross into Gregory, who charges in the last second, and their keeper had an absolute howler. I don't think he was expecting that. He wasn't expecting Gregory to just lash his way in and power a header past his hands. Jones playing it through. I don't know who that was to. It just felt sloppy more than anything. Pilkington. Back to heel. Pulling the strings in midfield. I love to see that. Brown. Oh, Shirley is clear here. Puts it into the area, and that is a fourth. Brown Sterling bagging more goals. He's a target forward. He's someone who I actually rely on to hold up the ball and create chances for others, but he's lashing in more goals, and I'm absolutely here for it. If he can just continue doing that for the rest of the season, take a bit of the pressure off Shirley, more than happy with that. 4-0 going into half-time, and that is a first-half performance that anybody can be proud of. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. All right, Brown with a corner. Brown Sterling. Brown Sterling just lashed it in on the volley. Oh my god, let's have a look at this again. This. Oh wow, yeah, there's no fault for the keeper on that one. Brown Sterling lashes one in first time. 5-0. We are putting Barry to the sword. They're going to be on the beers after this one. Kind of question if they were on the beers already at half time after that 10-minute salvo that we just had against them. Adu. Just trying to play the ball nice and short around. That's absolutely fine. Shirley, I don't know how he got to that ball first. There is Gregory. Oh, off the bar. Oh, no, sorry, the post. And Shirley was offside for that second one, but that was so close for Travis Gregory. He could have had his second goal in this match. Wins the header out to Brown on the right-hand side. Again, very good game. He's proving very capable of filling in. And there is Gregory. My goodness, this man just goes in at the last second. I've not used an inverted winger in FM23 so far. I'm more than convinced Travis Gregory is good for that role. More than convinced. I mean, I say this is going to be against a team like Bala Town, but they are second in the league, and it is a very tight league. So clearly, this is not a poor team that we're up against. Props, by the way, to Heel. He has had an absolutely monstrous game. Very well done by him. Bamford plays it through to Gregory, who is out on the wings for once. Plays it in, and there is Brown Sterling. Oh, it's off the bar. We could have had about 9 goals in this game. And that's not an exaggeration. Brown. And it has gone out for a corner. We need to make some substitutions because we are getting some tired players. Elliot Owen is... I mean, he's tired, but he's not as tired as Tom Bamford. So he's going to come on. John Roberts is going to go on for Shirley. Let's give Shirley a bit of a break. Chambers on for Heel. And I think we can have another couple of substitutions. So I'll tell you what, who is... Amari Brown's looking all right. Pilkington is going to go off for Sheehan. And I'll tell you what, Jones is going to go in the middle. Edmondson can come on for the final few minutes. I know it's 5 substitutions at once, but we need to give some players a break. And as much as we don't really need any more highlights in this particular game, let's just see how the fresher players will match up for these final few minutes. There is Chambers, who's very good in the heel role in the first place anyway. Gregory, building up that match fitness nicely. Roberts brings it down. Chambers! Oh my god, it's just long range central. Chambers has rocketed another one into the back of the net. And this one is just the pick of the bunch. Actually, you know what? It's not even the best goal in the game. That's the sad part about it. I count it as the second best goal. But this is an absolute beating. If we are just beating teams like this, then we should be absolutely fine, I think. Hopefully for... Oh my god, why did I just do berate? I'm not paying attention. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I meant to praise. No. Sorry, guys. Sorry. God damn it. Oh, why did I do berate? It doesn't matter now, but I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the backside. I meant to do praise. Yep, there you go. Okay. They're okay. It's cool. We're fine. Right. That was 2 very good results, especially the Barry one. The Bala one was excellent as well, but we now have TNS in the semi-finals of the Nathaniel MG Cup, and that's exactly where we're going to come back for in the next episode. We are away. That's going to be a very tough one. We're going to come back for that Pontador League match and the TNS semi-final clash away against the best team in Wales. It can only go well, can't it? If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes of Unemployed to Legend that will be released. I thank you all so much for watching, thank you all for your support on the series so far, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode.